All right, you maniacs. Look, I know I'm tired of seeing my face, and I'm kind of flabbergasted after a decade of me getting this market right that I get 200 views on these videos, whereas you got some piker bitch making videos getting 3,500, 4,000 videos talking about stocks that are moving in 5-cent increments. Who gives a real shit about that crap? I don't know what happened, but I'll still make videos because I find them entertaining and my friends and my dad enjoy them. So here we go. Look, I've been the biggest bull in this market for a decade. Uh, Pretty much been bullish now since 2012. Since I got my ass kicked trying to short the market, I joined the right side, and we've been bullish ever since. Waiting for a moment for some reason to sell, and again, no one's going to pick the top. But in this circumstance, just admitting that you missed the top and that things were getting a little bit dicey, right here was when we decided we were getting short this market, really on the 10th of October. So we were really maybe, I don't know, 7 days off the highest point, but it was before that. Now this is the diamond short, and you guys are trying to figure out, how to use VWAP on a daily basis, right? You're using it as an intraday tool. We've morphed it into a tool where it transcends, I don't know if that's the right word, but you could use it over any periodicity if you want to use a big fancy word. But suffice it to say, what you're looking at right now is a 1-month VWAP. And you see how it crossed over the 1-month VWAP? We haven't seen a cross through we were looking at the 5-day VWAPs and the 1-month VWAP for the last 6 months. And nothing was going below the 5-day VWAP because we were trending pretty hard on the upside. So when we finally rolled over and broke the 1-month VWAP, that was our first warning sign, and it was about 350 points below the all-time highs. All right? But we weren't going short there because we wanted to see if it was to break the prior lows from where we came from, which was around 163.21. All right? So now we're feeling bearish because we broke under it. Next thing you know, we made a move to get back above it. The next day we followed through to the downside, which we really thought was the beginning of the end. But still, the next day we kind of held strong and basically tested that VWAP again right there. Now, because it didn't break and rolled over the next day, and then we broke the prior day low, that's when we really started getting into the idea that let's just stay short the diamonds because we could possibly maybe moving down. And now we're looking at a 1 month. I want to show you something there. Here's a 1-year VWAP. So we're talking about 249 area, right? So if we go back to we'll go back to that 1 month, right? Sorry, hang on a second. I think we were looking at the 180. Nope, let me give you the 1 month. Oh, now I can't find that chart. I don't know what the hell I did. So anyway, I'll just go through some other charts with you because I want to just show you why we were selling everything. All right, so here's AMD. It's getting absolutely decimated today, right? All right, I thought the stock was going to be 50 bucks. So did everybody else. But I hate the stock market with such a passion that I'm always looking for a reason to sell. I'm a reluctant bull this whole time. Maybe you don't know. I made most of my money on the downside in 2000 and 2007 and 2008. I'm still living off the money from 2000, okay? I've wanted to short this market for the last 4 or 5 years, but I wasn't crazy enough to get in its way after getting my ass kicked in 2011 and 12. But here you go. So AMD, let's go back to this chart, right? Let's go look at it on the 1-year chart. Your 1-year target was an 1827 area. No one in their right mind was thinking this thing was going back to 1827. But let me show you what a 1 month looks like. The 1 month VWAP, when this thing was still rocking and rolling, again, gave us a tip-off that maybe the stock might be in trouble. Now again, what we do is we use the VWAP as a guide, but we wait for the stock to break prior lows. So once it couldn't get back over the multi-day VWAP up here, we're thinking this thing might be in trouble. So we didn't get rid of it till it broke the bottom of that range, which was around $30.85. Sure, we left 4 or 5 points on the on top. You know, we didn't catch the top, but now the stock's trading at $17.80 as we speak. So selling this thing around 31 bucks, not bad. So let's talk about some of the disasters that I was able to escape by using this multi-day VWAP. Let's talk about Yext, right? I thought the stock was going to be $100 by the summer, right? Kicking ass in this thing. Next thing you know, it had an earnings report, big candle on the day of the earnings. Stock was all over the place. Check it out. Once again, back under the 1 month VWAP, but then when it finally broke that reaction low around 23.15, that was for me to say goodnight to Yext. And yeah, I took a beat down on some of the options that I had longer term, just like the Alibaba, but I saved myself 7 points just by bailing out of the stock. Now again, I'd love to call myself the hero that sold my stocks and went short simultaneously, but we weren't going short until we were getting some commitments of a failed rally. And then once we started getting the commitments of the failed rally using the VWAP, that's when we started thinking about going short some of these stocks. Now, I chose to go with the indices because it's the easy answer. Take a look at the QQQ. I've been short the Qs and I've been short the diamonds pretty much around the same time. On the 4th of October, when we got through that 1 month VWAP again and broke those prior lows, we've been short since 181. And now we're down to 167. So it's been an amazing ride. I wish I would have shorted every single stock that I got out of. And, you know, we'd be talking about a whole different situation right now. Because I'd be flush with cash, looking to play, maybe even look to buy something. But I want to just show you one more trade today. If you guys don't like the VWAP, let me just show you why you should. So here's a stock that was staying strong all day. This is Capital One. This is one of my only day trades today. All right? So what you're looking at now is what we call the 1 minute multi-day VWAP chart. So here you got the opening market, right? It's chopping around. It comes back to the 1 minute and holds it and bounces, right? Right here. And now it's just basically chopping around. Now, we weren't convinced that this would be a short until it stayed below the 1 minute, and that's when our multi-day VWAP comes into play. Now that we've broke through the 1 minute, we look for the nearest range, which was right here, right under the 1 minute. But at that point, I'm still not completely convinced. I want to see this thing break that early range around 937. So right here, we're already shorting the stock at 88.85 with a target of 87.23. So we're shorting it at 88.85, and we're using the VWAP as our out. So for an $88 stock, you're risking about 60 cents, and we're trying to make about $1.40 or $1.50. And look how this trade developed. Beautiful trade. And then it came below the multi-day VWAP, bounced. Looked like we were going to make some more money on the rollover, but we got stopped out here. But that's not where the fun ends. Stock basically hung out between the multi-day and the 1 minute for the rest of the day. But here's where it got exciting. You see how it got to the 1 minute again, the blue line? Once it didn't get back over the 1 minute, the bears are still in control. So for me, the VWAP tells me who's in control of the stock. Late day, market selling off, the bears are in control. Let's short some Capital One again at 88.90 using the 89 10-cent risk for a possible move down to 87.25 again. This time we covered some at the 87.25. We held on to a little bit, and this time we never got stopped out, and we were short right into the close for a massive trade, otherwise known as the 1 minute multi-day VWAP reversal. We had one in HLT also, which was probably the best trade of the day. I'll show you that one, and the chart will look very similar. Oh my God, does it look exactly like that? Yes, because every trade we do is the same exact setup. We're looking for VWAP to tell us where to go. We're looking for the range to be broken. We're looking for a secondary range to be broken, then a multi-day VWAP, and then an ultimate collapse. So there's your trades. There's where we are. You want to learn about this and protect your money? Come on into the room. I got a stock Twitch chat room going on where I'm dropping the charts in. And if you want live video commentary, I do it live, and I've been doing it for 10 years. So email me, info@hitthebid.com, kennyglick@aol.com. However you want to contact me, do it. I'll be standing by, and I will get to your emails as soon as humanly possible. Maybe you don't know this, but we've had the family's had some issues. I don't want to get into it right now, so I've been kind of slacking on my emails for the last 2 weeks, but I'm back now and ready to rock. I hope to see you guys.